Came with these cards, by the way, which I didn't open up. But this is one I watched over and over as a kid. I loved it. And I actually didn't remember much about it. I didn't even remember the actual plot of the movie. But I watched it. Looks very good on Blu-ray. Has a great summertime feel, really sunny and bright and warm colors. But just a great movie. About the summer of these kids' lives. And just a great great nostalgic movie, and really can take you back to your childhood. Loved it. Sandlot. Prometheus. I got this. This was on sale, I think, for $14.99 on Amazon around Black Friday, which was really good for a 3D movie with 4 discs. Anyway, I know Target had that awesome exclusive that came in the slip, like a slip box with the little booklet, but that was $35 when I tried to get it. So I just got this, but I saw this before. I had never seen the Alien movies. I have seen the first one now, but I saw this before seeing any of those. I liked it. It wasn't quite what I expected. That whole thing with the, what's that guy's, what do they call that guy? Does he even have do they call him something in this? But, kind of answering the questions of where we came from and all of that. I thought they were going to explore that a little bit more. Instead, it was kind of, more of the creatures and the biological kinds of happenings going on. But pretty good movie. Kind of long, looks pretty good on Blu-ray. But then I watched the first Alien and I thought like this was just the same thing going on. Does anyone else think that? But pretty good movie. Better than decent, but I thought it could have been better. But at least I guess we have 2 more coming, so that's really good. My camera looks like it's about to die, so I'm gonna try to plug the charger in so we can keep going here. Sorry, you guys. I should be more prepared. I hope you guys are still bearing with me. Okay, this should work. All right, let's keep going. The Crow, which I won in Ryan David Rogers contest. Go check him out. That's his channel name, Ryan David Rogers. This was I'm not sure how I feel about this. I don't know if it was better than I expected or worse, but really dark. Very it has that really dark kind of feel. Like I don't know how they shot this, and then I'm pretty sure some of the buildings in there were computer generated. They're really dark. Really dark feel and tone. But it's about Brandon Lee, his character. Basically, this gang, they kill him and his girlfriend. They throw him out the window of his apartment building, and basically a year later he comes back to life. There's also a crow that's kind of his life force that brings him back to the world. And he goes out and seeks revenge, and he takes out all of these guys one by one that killed him and his girlfriend. Yeah, that's basically what it is. Not too much else. Not much of a plot besides that. Yeah, it was interesting, but it's kind of an average movie in my opinion. Not bad, but yeah. That's The Crow. Okay. Oh, sorry, we'll save that. Polar Express. Amazing Christmas movie. Again, this is from my childhood. I saw this in theaters when it came out. This was a big deal when it came out, at least for me and my friends. And I remember even one of my teachers at school, he loved this movie so much. And I don't hear a lot of people talk about this. I think it's because a lot of the YouTubers on here are older, and maybe this wasn't part of their childhood like it was for me. But just an amazing Christmas story, in my opinion, my favorite of all time, besides Home Alone. Great animation. I don't know what else to say. It feels really unique to me. It feels different than your average Christmas movie. It has like a mysterious kind of feel going on, like because the kid he's not sure if he believes in Santa or not, and then he wakes up one night, Christmas Eve, and he sees the train in front of his house and decides to get on. I love it. Definitely would recommend that to everyone. Okay. Due date. I also got this at Best Buy for $7.99, I believe. When they had it was the Black Friday sale, and it was $7.99. I got it with the slipcover, and I've heard some people say this wasn't too good. I loved it. I thought it was really funny, and not just like a few scenes here and there. I thought all the way through it was really funny. It had me laughing. Very similar to The Hangover, in my opinion. Felt just like that, especially, of course, what's his name, Galifianakis' character. It's pretty much the same thing going on. But really funny, and I actually want to watch this right now. Yeah, I'd recommend this movie. It's a great time for me. Next up is Dread. Really good movie. Really impressive. A lot of people feel that way, that this was better than what they expected. Really good action in this. A way better than the original Judge Dredd. Probably the most impressive movie of 2012. I wish they would make a sequel, but they won't, pretty sure. And the girl in this, Olivia, how do you say her name? Thirlby, I think. Olivia Thirlby, yeah. I thought she looked gorgeous in this movie. Especially blonde. Oh my. Oh, I'm sorry. So sorry, guys. That shouldn't be in here. I haven't watched that one yet. Okay, the box sets. I have two. RoboCop trilogy. You can get this pretty cheap. I got it for, I think, $18. But so this has the 3 RoboCop films. First one is great action. And then they kind of go downhill for there, but I don't think any of them are bad. I still think 2 had some good action in there, and then 3, I know a lot of people hate it. I didn't feel that way. I still thought it had some good action, and I didn't think it was horrible, but solid movies. 1 is definitely the best. Really good action in the first one. Kind of cheesy, all of these, but it works. I like it. RoboCop. I actually have 3 box sets. I said I had 2. Next up is Lord of the Rings. This isn't the extended cut version that everyone else has. I got this on eBay. Lord of the Rings. I saw the first one in theaters when I was really young. And then I think that was the only one I saw in theaters, but I saw the other 2 also. But I rewatched these, and first one is my favorite, and the second and third ones, they definitely, they climax well at the end, but leading up to them, it's kind of boring. I can understand why some people, they don't like these movies, but overall as a trilogy, it's good. It's really good storytelling and great. Great story to be put into film. Yeah, this isn't that old, but I feel this is like one of those classic, those kind of, those real kind of something regarded as a classic in our time, kind of up there with the Nolan Batmans and that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's the Lord of the Rings. I enjoyed it overall. Good stuff. And definitely not something you can watch over and over again because they're so long, but yeah. Wow, we've been doing this for almost 45 minutes, you guys. I'm sorry. And we're not close to being done. The Terminator Anthology. Terminator 2 is the best. Great action in that. 1's pretty good too. 1's really good. 3 though it's kind of stupid. It's not good. And then Salvation I thought was pretty interesting. The whole direction they went in with that. Kind of the prequel to Terminator. Yeah. T2's the best. But I think this is a cool set. Okay. What are we doing here? Sorry, you guys. Okay, sorry about that. I had to look for something first. Rush Hour, really good movie in my opinion. Very funny, and really good action in there too. The second one is not on Blu-ray yet. I wish they'd get that on Blu-ray, but this is a great movie in my opinion. Chris Tucker is really over the top and sounds like a whiny girl in this, but it's okay. It's a good movie. The Campaign. A lot of people thought this was stupid, and it is, but that's why I enjoyed it. It's got some really hysterical scenes in there. Galifianakis, he did a really good job, just playing a really silly character. But that's what this movie is. It's just silly, and it just has a few kind of scenes here and there that really made me laugh. But it does just enough for me. It's okay. The Expendables 2. I do have the first Expendables, but I haven't watched it yet. That's why it's not in this update. I did see it in theaters, the first one. I saw this one in theaters too, but I enjoy the Expendables. It's cheesy, but it has some good action in there. It's really easy to watch, easy to follow. This felt a lot shorter for some reason when I watched it at home than what I remembered in the theaters, but not as good as the first one either, in my opinion. But it was still enjoyable. Not too much I can say about that. Expendables 2. Okay, I got Home Alone here. The Home Alone collection has Home Alone 1 and 2. The only real Home Alones. Amazing movies. What can I say? They're funny, they're heartwarming, and they're Christmas movies. Just everything you want. And it's just something about especially in the first movie when he booby traps his house and the robbers come and they're just falling and getting hurt all over the place. I love that scene. I think it's so amazing. These are amazing movies, both of them. Alright, so now I'm going to do Steelbooks. I'll start off with this Total Recall. I have seen both of them. This one, it started out and I was like, this is gonna be an okay movie, it looks okay. But then it just got really weird and stupid. I remember the scene where he just starts playing the piano, and I was like, what are we watching here? What's going on? I didn't enjoy it by the end at all. It was way too long, kind of. I tried to develop another story in here. It's crazy. I didn't like it. The Steelbook, though. The Steelbook is amazing. Probably the best Steelbook of last year put out. A really glossy and smooth texture to it. And some great artwork. Too bad the movie is no good. I do not recommend that. First Total Recall is really good. I have to get the Blu-ray, but it had some really cool action and some cool stuff going on there. So these are I think all the Steelbooks now I'm going to show you are were the Best Buy ones, and the ones they had for $9.99 around Black Friday. The first Sherlock Holmes movie. This actually shouldn't even be in this update either, because I have seen this, but I did not see the Blu-ray, so I'm sorry about that. A Sherlock Holmes game is a game of shadows. I like this one. I'd give it about a B plus. I did not like the first one at all, really. I get why people like it, but it was really long and kind of boring and confusing to me. But this one I really liked. I think it had some great action scenes. A great slow-mo effect, kind of like Judge Dredd, but they used it really well in here. I enjoyed this movie, even though I couldn't tell you what the plot is. I didn't have any idea what was going on the whole time, but I was really impressed with second Sherlock Holmes movie. Definitely better than the first one. Okay. Clash of the Titans. This was a lot different than what I expected going into this. Really just an okay, kind of a decent adventure movie with a little bit of action, some cool creatures and stuff, but underwhelming overall, in my opinion. But it's just okay, just average. And then Wrath of the Titans. Having trouble remembering this one. I remember the first one more, but same kind of thing as the first one. I think I like the first one a little better. Just kind of a fun little adventure with a few good action scenes. I thought this was going to be nonstop action with these different gods and flying around on horses, but it's not like that. I think they could have done a way better job with those. Okay. The Departed Steelbook. I like this Steelbook a lot. I like the image of the gun there with the town on top. Amazing movie. This would be in my top 10 movies of all time. Just amazing acting by Leonardo DiCaprio, and Matt Damon did really well too. And Jack Nicholson. And Mark Wahlberg was kind of a smaller character in this, but Leonardo DiCaprio, damn, that's my favorite acting performance in any movie. Just amazing. When he got into the fight with when he's screaming at Martin Sheen. And Mark Wahlberg, because he's saying, because he's an undercover cop in this, and he's saying he's scared for his life. That he's scared they're gonna find out that he's undercover. And he was really angry and screaming. That just it made me really empathize with him. I felt like I was in his situation. Great acting, I love it, and also has some good gunfights and stuff in here. An amazing story, amazing movie. 10 out of 10 for me. Inception. Another very good movie. I thought this would... I never saw this when it came out. I only saw this actually last December. The December that just passed. I saw this. I thought it would be a little more mind blowing than I had heard, because I remember when it came out, everyone was just saying this was so amazing and mind blowing, and I wouldn't say it was mind blowing for me, but a really unique movie again by Christopher Nolan. Just like The Prestige was unique, this was very unique in its own way, and I've only watched this once, but it's one that I've wanted to watch several times since the first time I watched it. And some great artwork on the steelbook, but really good movie. Definitely probably one of my top 5 sci-fi movies of all time. It's great. 300. This movie was okay for me. Not great. Okay. You have a few good fight scenes in there, and what I didn't like was that you could tell that the environments, and if I'm wrong on this, I'm going to sound really stupid, but you could definitely tell that the land in there, the landscape was fake. Didn't look real at all. I guess that's what they were going for, but yeah, this movie, it wasn't too great in my opinion. Just okay. The Book of... God. Sorry, guys. I feel really stupid. That was The Book of Eli, but I haven't watched the Blu-ray yet, so I'll leave that till my next update. Okay, now I have the Batman trilogy steelbooks. Batman Begins. What can I say? Everyone's seen these by now. Really good movie. I like this better than The Dark Knight. Call me crazy, but that's how I feel. I did not particularly enjoy The Dark Knight. Yeah, Batman Begins. Good movie, good action, good origin story. And The Dark Knight steelbook. I love the opening scene with the Joker's henchman robbing the bank. I think that scene alone is one of the best bank robbery scenes in any movie ever. I really liked that. And then started off cool, but why I don't really like this movie and why I think Batman Begins is better. And towards the end there, where they're on the boat and they're all waiting to see what happens, there's just a huge gap where it's just like stretched out and there's like no action or nothing going on, and it just bored me, honestly. I thought the pacing was really bad there. But yeah, overall it's still, Nolan Batman. It's, it's good, but the worst in the trilogy, in my opinion. And then The Dark Knight Rises. I was blown away by this in theaters. Loved it. I lost a little bit of that epicness watching it at home, but I think it still looked amazing. Blu-ray looked really great. As good as I remember it looking, or even better than I remember it looking in the theaters. I love the look of the Blu-ray, but my favorite in the series, the whole redemption theme, and then all the different subplots with the different characters going on and how they all tied together, I thought was really a great job done directing by Christopher Nolan. The Green Lantern, I can't say much about this other than I didn't enjoy it. Bad movie. Maybe just average if I'm being nice, but bad movie. There's just no action going on in this. It's ridiculous. There's literally like no fighting or no action. It's stupid in my opinion. Like I said, I enjoyed the first flight better than the movie. V for Vendetta. Good movie. Unique. It has that kind of dark, that dark